arm sore Packer minute with me, and I've got a car coming up already, so if I get like swatted by this car, call my mom because she'll probably want to put me to rest. But I'll just wave at them and act like it's perfectly natural to be walking down the road doing a video blog, even though it's kind of awkward actually. Anyway, it's Prediction Friday, which Prediction Friday has been really fun until now. And so let's talk about the Packers' chances against the Vikings. I will take your predictions and read them off, but I'm going to put them after this spot because I'm shooting this up front. So I'm going to talk about my prediction first today, and maybe if we just do everything backwards from what we've done in the past, Packers will actually get a win against the Vikings. I still think it's conceivable that the Packers take this game, without a doubt. I think we have the people to do it. But let's start with the defense. Defense has a tough test. We've got AD, Adrian Peterson, coming to town, and he has a tendency to give, well, everybody fits, and probably will give us fits too. But I think our defense will be relatively up to it. You know, maybe if we can keep him in that 80 to 100 yard range, I think we've got a chance. Defense has been adequate, I believe. Maybe giving up some points in what might be considered garbage time, or after having to be on the field for a very long period of time. This is not something I like to see, but at the same time, kind of gotta give them a little bit of a nod on that. Expecting the Packers to score more than 18 points a game is not too much to ask. So, but I don't know that they will. I think on the offensive side, I think Green Bay has some talent. I think they've got some people in place, but you know, Eddie Lacy may be coming back, but is he going to be Eddie Lacy that we have all known and loved in the past? Montgomery doesn't look like he's going to be able to go. He's still wasn't able to finish practice the other day. So I think at this point, Packer fans are kind of resigned to the possibility that this offense is just going to struggle. So we'll see. I think the Packers' offense is good for a score up front because we're good right off the bat. As long as the scripted plays are there and Mike McCarthy's thumbprint is directly on the offense, we seem to do okay. So I'll give a 7 up front. We also finally seem to find a sense of urgency at the end of games, so I'll give us 7 points at the back. And I think maybe we score a touchdown in the middle, so I'll give us 21 points. However, I think the Vikings are going to be able to get 24 on us. So that doesn't bode well for my prediction. I'm not going to even say it out loud because I just can't bring myself to do it, but that's my breakdown so you guys can put it together. I think the Packers offense comes up with 21 points in this game, and I think the Vikings come up with 24. So let me know what your predictions are. I'll get back in the house, give them a listen, and get on the video again to read those off. Go Pack! Okay guys, it's time for my favorite part of Prediction Friday, and that's your predictions. I think they're pretty awesome. Okay, we've got Monica says 26-24 Green Bay. Miles says 36-27 Pack. We've got, let's scroll down a little bit. Keep in mind, prediction involves who you think is going to win and what you think the score is going to be. Those are my 2 criteria. So if you want to get on the show, put a score down. We have Ken Rink says 31-17 Vikings. That's a significant Vikings win. And Ken, I'm with you that I know you don't hope that's going to happen. I know you're just being realistic. You saw my predictions, so let's hope you and I are both wrong. But that's a pretty significant prediction for the Vikings to score over 30 and the Packers to once again not be able to score more than 18. But you know, Ken's got a point here. Let's see. We've got Austin says 35-24 Packers. I would love to see the Packers, Austin, go over 30 in this game. Of course, you heard me say I'm just waiting for them to do it because they've got the guys to do it. They just haven't been able to, okay? So, Austin, I hope you're right. Timona, 17-27, which means 17 Packers, 27 Vikings, according to the order of that score. but I'm not sure. You can correct me on that if you want. Jeff, our own Jeff Hayes, has 38-27 Packers that the offense is going to come back and they're going to get on fire. And that's exactly what I hope to see, Jeff. So, and then we've got Anthony says 24-14 Vikings unless something changes on offense. And, you know, I think myself and a lot of these guys were reflecting the rest of Packer Nation. And we kind of know that this team can do better than this, but we're just waiting for them to actually get those points on the board and get in rhythm. So, those are your predictions from Jeff Hayes, Anthony, Simona, everybody. I am glad that you chimed in. And, of course, everyone who predicted that the Packers might lose this game still wants the Packers to win. We know that you're still Packer fans through and through. Those of you who predicted the Packers to win, I am 100% for you. I hope you are right. Like I said, in my prediction, I'm kind of hoping that when I go ahead and predict that the Packers can't pull it off, that we finally will. So we'll see how it goes. Sunday is coming. This is a critical game. Even Mike McCarthy has identified how critical this game is to winning the NFC North. A critical game in a big NFC North stretch. So we'll see how the Packers do. Hopefully they get it on the tracks Sunday against the Vikings. So as we always believe, go Pack.